I'm Tim from Tim Marner Branding Agency in Bolton, and today we are redesigning the Ascend Hot Yoga Studio logo. So stay tuned to see how and why we changed this into this. So what's the reason we've chosen to do the logo update for Ascend Hot Yoga Studio in Lee? If you type the word Yoga Studio logo into Google, these are the search results. For nearly a year now, we've been attending Ascend classes, and from getting to know Leah, who owns Ascend, to the people that go there, we feel that the visual identity doesn't reflect the brand that they've created for themselves. So we wanted to redesign a logo for Ascend to communicate their brand's unique personality, but in order to do this, we first need to understand what their brand's core character is. Once we have a clear idea of what makes a business unique and what their brand is about, it makes it much easier for us to make design choices to complement and complete that picture. Businesses need to stop thinking about what their logo should look like before they've even understood what their brand is about. We've said it before and we'll say it again, don't worry about what you're doing and focus on who you're being. A bit of a running joke we have with Leah is that we think she's like the Mary Poppins of the yoga world because she can be pretty fucking stern at times. But on the flip side of that, she's also very kind and nurturing. She guides each one of her ascendees in the right direction whilst instilling humour and a sense of spiritual power in every class she teaches. She helps people rediscover the joy and wonder of the universe that a lot of people have missing in their lives. So with this brand character and personality in mind, we thought we could create a Mary Poppins inspired style yoga brand icon. With the word ascend meaning rise above, up through the air, we thought this image of Mary with an umbrella flying through the air, a good representation of what we're trying to communicate, and maybe we could have a yoga mat instead of an umbrella. So we'd look on the Ascend Instagram looking for the right pose that we could create this ident with, and we settled on the dancers pose because we like the form the shape took, but we also like the meaning of own interpersonal landscape and spiritual awakening. We then took an image of Leah doing this pose and sketched it with a yoga mat in her hand. It was important that the brand mark was Leah because it was important for us to remember that this is the girl at the core of what Ascend is about. It was also give a more distinct reason for people in her tribe to buy merchandise because when you wear a t-shirt or hoodie, they understand what they're wearing it for and what it stands for. So we scanned the sketch into the computer and redrew it in Illustrator to make it a vector so it's easier to modify and scale, but we're mindful at this point of what fonts accompany with it and what the lockup would be, or even if we would use the word mark and brand mark together. We chose a sans serif font to accompany the brand mark because we were looking for crisp, clean lines that look sleek, modern and easy to read. We also decided to keep the orange in the original logo to give homage to what they already have, and it would make it easier to format the website, just to change the logo, not all the colours. We thought about where Ascend used this logo and considered both primary uses like website and social media profiles, as well as secondary uses like printing materials and event t-shirts and hoodies. So we created a few variants of the logo to fit in both cases, where you could just use the word mark on its own or the brand mark on its own. We mocked it up on a few various backgrounds to make sure the image, words and overall message translate across every medium. Any logo really should be effective of many sizes, but small digital applications are critical. And this is the final result we came up with. We chose to use the brand mark just on its own and use the word mark just on its own, and use them both together for designs where the brand mark was used like a little tag of seal of approval away from the word mark, but we also created a one-off design where it could be used on certain merch. All in all, this is one supercalifragilisticexpialidocious yoga studio logo. Remember, at the end of the day, your logo doesn't build your brand, your people do. Peace!